All right, man. More night vision. Let's talk about Jaden Ivey. I think they banking on him, if they are, to provide that next score next to Cade, Cunningham. But at some point, they can't just keep dipping this big toe in the pool. They got to throw them all in the pool. And it's hard to kind of, put a guy that's been there but ain't been there in a while and mess up the rhythm. Especially when you got a good thing going, you 21-5 as I'm shooting this video. You 21-5. So I don't think they really want to say, okay, let's integrate him into the starting lineup. He looks physically ready, so I don't know what the post-game look like or post-practice he look like. Physically, I can't call it. You know what I'm saying? How he feeling or what's the recovery time. But from what I've seen, with the reaction, the cutting, the athleticism, he looked just as athletic as when he left. He looks a lot stronger. He looks a lot more beefier. It seemed like he got a lot more control. So at some point, and you don't want to mess the rhythm up of the team or the rotation up of the team. You don't want to mess that up. The defensive. But if you're planning on making a trade, you're going to do it anyway, right? But at some point, to really get y'all over the NBA Cup champions and the New York Knicks, to really get over that hump or really get through the playoffs, you need somebody who gonna score. So at the end of the day, when is the perfect time to put Ivey in there if he's physically able to do it? And the longer they wait, the harder it is going to be integrate them, and then only they know. Do you say, hey, we showcase him, we flip him? Or do you let him go in there and do his job and be with Cade Cunningham and have him, figure it out, which they were figuring it out last year? So I think at this point, it's time to integrate him into the starting lineup. And it's hard when you roll in the way you roll, because if he integrates into the starting lineup and, this shit is crazy, and they start losing, well, you already know, I don't know what the hell just happened, but, and they start losing, okay, what the 4-1-1 going to be. It's going to be to the fact that they put Jaden Ivey in and they lost and they started losing. He's the problem. But you got to take that risk, because, if you going to make that jump and not make a move for another scorer, you going to need him to score the basketball. You just don't have enough scoring on the team. You can say, okay, we got Stu back this time, but the whole thing about it is you need his scoring. He's that second option right now. He's your best second option. So my thing is this. I think they have a plan, and it's at this point, before that deadline, you need to integrate them and be honest with y'all assessment with them. Because if you're going to rock with them and not make another deal, y'all need them. Y'all need them. That's a fact. Y'all like, oh, they winning, it's fine. Yeah, they rolling right now, but they need a score. You can see it. Right now it's Cade and then whoever steps up by committee. But they need that guy they can get that ball to if they doubling Cade, trapping Cade, and he can get a bucket along with hopefully Karis LeVert waking up. They need that next guy, and they don't have another guy on the roster right now other than Karis LeVert and Jaden Ivey. So, integrating him, I think it has to happen pretty soon. And it just seemed like he calmed down a lot. Seemed like he a lot more patient. He finishing stronger, and now's the time. Really and really give him the green light. Say, don't worry about fucking up the offense or, defensively give an effort. Play your game. Be aggressive. Him being aggressive is just going to make Cade that much better. His assists go up, more efficient. So it's time. It's time to integrate him. Time to find out. And if he rolling, really the question is, do you want to put a package together to upgrade to 4? I mean, that's a question regardless. I think the number one thing is need another wing scorer. But let's say Ivey, come in and it looked pretty good. Do you want to upgrade that Tobias Harris spot in their expiring contract? Absolutely. Whether it's P.J. Washington, Trey Murphy, or whether it's Lauri Markkanen, or whether it's Michael Porter Jr., you want to upgrade it. PJ gonna defend probably a little bit better than Tobias. Shoot the ball at the corner a little bit better, same clip, a little bit less. Porter gonna shoot the blood out the ball from that, from the 3-point shot. He give you 30, 40 points in any given time. Defensively, it's gonna be lacking. Trey Murphy scoring the ball 25 a clip on a bad Pelicans team, but guess what? He gonna defend at a high clip too. So, yeah. So, marketing, he gonna come in there and the opportunities that to buy, and he gonna get different looks. Let me say that they gonna pay attention to Lloyd marketing, but the opportunities that Tobias getting from that corner, marketing gonna get you 25, 30 a night. The attention that Cade get, you put Levine on that wing, get you 30 a night. McCollum gonna get you 30 a night, 20, 25, 30 a night. So, and everybody's saying, well, we should just grow. The question is, guess what? Grow all the fuck you want to. But you got decisions to make. You got expiring contract in Tobias Harris. You got expiring contract in Jaden Ivey. They just walk next year, then what? That's what people not looking at. So, they just walk, and then you just like, damn, we lost 2 players when we could have traded at the deadline and got something for them. So it's other business behind that. So, but Ivey, like I said before, from the stuff that I seen from, he looks physically good, but I don't know what he feel like post game. I don't know what JB's itinerary is for him to integrate, but I say do it now. You go on that West Coast swing trip, put him in that starting lineup. If he's physically ready, put him in that starting lineup. Even if it's the same minutes that he playing now, let him just ease him in there. Ease them in there. Let them start forming that now. Don't let them come playoff time and you keep this guy and they still ain't figured it out. So that's my thing. Let them go right now. And like I said, I know it's hard when you winning. When it's working the way it's working, you want to put us. That's the key thing about it. Like I said, the Pistons only played one playoff team in the West. Ain't that many great teams in the West. OKC is a great team. Other than that, beat Houston already early in the season. I mean, come on. But the one thing, that you want to do, you want to stack as many wins early in the season as possible. You want to stack wins early in the season as possible, or you want to go on a run after the All-Star break. You stack wins early, you can maintenance your players. You can figure some things out. So I understand it from that standpoint of view from JB Bickerstaff. You want to win as many games as you can in the first half of that season. Where you can maintenance these players and then you can gear up for a playoff run. So hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Instagram. The first link in the description is the link tree. You can just follow wherever I'm producing content at on other platforms, other things that I got going on inside that link tree. Appreciate the love and support. You got Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Peace.